Hey, yo, it's your boys back again. How are you?
Very warm.
It's bullshit hot, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's hot as fucking balls today.
It's like 43 in Sydney here.
Oh, it's so hot.
It's disgusting.
But yeah, it's nice weather, but it's like fucking
Yeah.
hot, and it is not sunburn friendly.
All right. So this is episode 145, and we do have a guest. If you are watching the YouTubes, you can already see him. And if you are a fan of Muay Thai, especially Australian Muay Thai, you should fucking know who it is.
Yeah, I think if you're an Aussie Muay Thai fan, especially from way back, like I think this one's going to be pretty exciting.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So starting from here, it's like fighter at NTG, the famous Nugget Muay Thai gym. On here now we have Ghot Seurnoi. How are you today, sir?
Hey boys, good mate, good.
Awesome.
Fantastic, in fact.
Nice. So
love to hear it.
When we have a guest that hasn't been on the podcast before, we usually ask like, what's their background? So like, how did you get into martial arts, or how did you get into Muay Thai specifically?
Yeah, well, but bro, to be honest, like when I was young, I always into like I don't know, I always like when I was really young, I always into like martial arts and all that, all the Chinese films, like Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee and all that, man. I used to love all that, man. Like as a kid, I watch the movies and I just used to go and imitate the movement they used to do, and like just all those things just stuck with me since then, ever since then. And then I've watched Muay Thai here and there with my uncles and that, and yeah, I didn't actually. I tried it out when I was about 6 years old. I asked one of my uncle that see if I can go into give it a go. Because you can just over there, like when there's festival and that, you can just put a bet on and jump in. My uncle was like, yeah, why not? Because whatever you bet, that's what you win.
So this is like so you're born in Thailand, and this is in Thailand at the moment.
Yeah. That was when I think around 6 or 7. I don't know what year it is, but I came here in 1995. I was 11, so you do the maths, bro.
He's one of us.
Yeah. So you came, so born in Thailand, got a little bit introduced to Muay Thai as a kid over in Thailand, as a lot of Thai kids do. But when you moved here, did you continue on with Muay Thai from a young age, or was there kind of a gap? Did you sort of find it again in Australia?
Yeah, no, I didn't actually. That was like, a lot was happening moving here. I didn't know a word of English, or, I got to relearn the whole language and the whole culture and everything all together, man. And Muay Thai was the last thing I was thinking of. But I was still into martial arts. I was doing like karate and stuff. It was cool when you were a little kid.
How old were you when you sort of took it back up?
I took it back up, I think, when I was in one of my friend in when I was in year 7, one of my friend suggested to me, look, I know this gym in we should check it out. We should, his mum say, yeah, I know this place, they train moo cow. I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, she's pretty cool, that's how I started. But I didn't like, there was nothing like training how you should train though. It was it's far off. And then not until I think I took up properly again when I was about, I think 17 something, nearly 18, when I met Nugget, when I met my mum. My sister introduced me to Nugget because her friend knows Nugget. So that's when I but by then, I like martial arts, but Muay Thai wasn't. Yeah, it's not what it is. Not how I know it anyway. And not until my mom's friend was telling me how hardcore NTG was, and then, it excited me, but yeah, I gotta check. That's what I want, and check this out. And it had a pretty full on reputation. So and you know, yeah. So I was looking forward to it, and I finally met Nugget, and yeah, the reputation was right, and then it was hard training. It was the hardest thing I ever done in my life, and I just fell in love with it. It was awesome, you know. And
Yeah,
then,
Nuggets in particular, and like Nuggets known, like, you know, you seem like famously like the pad man.
Yeah.
Nugget hard style from there, but like your main coach for majority of your career was the famous Soren Monkontong. Is that correct?
Main coach?
Yeah. That like took you.
No, because I was with we were with Nugget for many years until Nugget went, and you know, when he lived in Thailand for a while. That's when we all kind of split up, and Soren kind of took the gym on, and now we're like already established, and by then I was already been with Nugget for I don't know, maybe to at least 27 or 28, I think. I think and around 28. That's when I came back again, and that's when I had a break, man. I had a few breaks, you know, like as you do, you just go in and out of the you know, you know how it is, man. Training is intense when you do something for a long time. When you do it for when you really get into it and do it for a living, man, it can lose its appeal, you know. But then when you peel away from it, like you start, you know, missing it and loving it again. So so no, we were all well established before Nugget left. So and then I think I ended up Soren took over the gym for about maybe 3 or 4 years. Yeah. So but yeah. So now Nugget's back again.
So landing, so you mentioned when you were over here, it obviously took a little bit of time before you kind of rediscovered Muay Thai from Australia. But you see, you tried a couple of places and didn't really do the job, wasn't proper training, and then you found Nugget.
Well, it wasn't a couple of places, just one place, you know. That's pretty much, and it was pretty much just class, you know. That's now I think back, that's all it was. And then I think he just got excited from me being a Thai, and you know, and that I should know, like everyone, like assume that I should know Muay Thai and I should be really good at it. But really, man, before I met Nugget, I knew nothing. But I was just like any of the guys, man. I was
But that's actually
and my first sight was disastrous. I got the shit kicked out of me.
That's an interesting kind of angle as well, I guess, is like, do you find, you know, being of Thai heritage and obviously, like, you know, you look Thai, did you think that just like there's like this natural, people just go, oh, this guy knows what he's doing? Like, you had to kind of do that?
Absolutely, bro. At the start, you know, it was like, you know, like when I started going into it serious, like with when I was with Nugget, man, I've hardly ever got fights, you know, like because of being a Thai, and one is being a Thai, and two is being a Nugget, you know, because everyone just like, like, he has to be good, and he's already a Thai, he must know his shit. So I'll get pull out, man, for ages, but I'll get like one fight a year because people will be pulling out, or I have no match because, you know. And then, but really, I was just as retarded as anyone else, bro. I was thinking, man, I just want to fight, bro.
It's
but you know, it forces you to, but pressure, you know, pressure forces you to be good, forces you to get your game up, because that's how everyone expects you to be, you know. So I sort of have to try to live up to it.
But I feel like, you know, I watched you fight a lot sort of when I was starting out, and like, you know, you did kind of have that your style was that of a seasoned Thai. You know, you had that really nice kind of almost that really tricky kind of almost playful cadence and then like power attacks is like, do you find developing into that style, was it kind of like your attempt to live up to that expectation? Like you had to sort of, was that it for you, or did it not really factor in?
Nah, bro. There's well, by then, well, you already seen me established by then. I already know. I already got all the tools that the Nugget gave to me. It's just a matter of putting them together. But by then, just with time, right? With time, with experience, you kind of like fine tune yourself, to be that. So yeah, so yeah. But at the very start, man, I was terrible, dude. I didn't know how to punch, man. I wasn't allowed to punch for ages, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, because Nugget would just be like, you are not allowed to punch. You throw a punch, I'm gonna kick your ass, because that's gonna give away the game. That people are gonna think that they're gonna know that you can't punch, So I was out there, man. I was just kicking and kneeing for years. I was just because that's the whole reason. I mean, I used to get super tired, and I think that's why I was like fighting lazy, because I was just tired. I just play it off, man. Yeah.
So when you did take up Muay Thai from there, how did your family respond to it? Because this the sport is Thailand as such. You did other martial arts, but when you actually got into doing Muay Thai as your thing, how did your family think of that?
Yeah, man, my dad loved it, man, and then but yeah, no, my mum didn't like it. My mum was just like,
Just in the mum thing.
yeah. She's just like, well, you're just stupid, Why you do that for? Bring you all the way over here and go back and start, getting hit in the, getting the fight, and yeah, it's to her. She never understood why I did that. But yeah, and just to go and put myself in harm's way, So and yeah, so she's banned from going to most of my fights. Yeah. No, she's because she, at the very start when I first my first fight in Australia, she was like trying to jump in the ring, so she's banned after that, and she didn't. Yeah,
that's fine. That's a bannable offense.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but she understood. She's like, she didn't even care, but really, it didn't really. Oh, she loved. I don't think she understood. It never clicked to her how like what I achieved in the scene. You know what I mean? Like because like even when I won my world title, she go, "Oh, that's good. So when are you gonna stop?" So you're done now. You're gonna stop? I'm like, that's not the point,
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
So like,
But mom's always gonna be mom, but
oh yeah, that's it. I think every mom's the same.
Yeah, but
exactly right. So like same as you from you, like, I remember back in the day, like when I was like training Muay Thai, kickboxing New South Wales. So like for ages, like watching shows on Foxtel, like Evolution and like, and like Eruption from there. Always like, I saw you fight. I always go, this is mad. I love watching Ghot fight. Cause like what was like happening on the scene at the moment, it was like totally unusual. Cause like you never got to like, cause there wasn't much internet back then. I was watching it. It's like you can't see like what it does look like in the stadiums, and like you're just watching all the Australian fighters, and you fought like amazing fighters, and you've came up top a lot of time. Like Aaron Lee was like a favorite fighter. I loved to watch. You and him had great bouts. But like you just had this style. I'm just going, man, this is so slick. It's just beautiful to watch, and like he was just saying before, like, when you just kind of just ran yourself in there, like when you're going through the fight itself, is it just all just instincts? You just like, just seeing how it plays out, or like did you come in with game plans for each opponent?
Yeah, bro. To be honest, bro, like everyone's different, man. Everyone's do it differently. Everyone think differently. Everyone has personality, like for me, not so much of going in just a strict game plan. I never had that. To me, it was like it's like I always had in mind that everyone's different. So and when you put two people in front of each other, everyone's emotions become different as well. So everyone act differently. and then everyone's skill set's different again. So everyone end up fighting everyone differently anyway, no matter how much they planned it. But that doesn't mean I don't have a plans. I mean, yeah, I have like I vaguely know what I need to do in my head, but I don't have I never had a strict plan. No, I've just tried to undo them on the night as when it comes, you know, like, because it's, to me it's like a, you know, it's like a physical game of chess, you know what I mean? Like, to me that's what fight is like. So, you know, if you're not gonna, if you can't undo what your opponent is presenting to you, then you're gonna get a beat down, as simple as that. But if you can't give up, you can't keep up, then you're gonna lose. So you're constantly undoing each other, you know, so you just can't get tricked out, or yeah, just can't get left behind.
Yeah,
so like, you know, especially when you fought, like it just always looked like you were just having fun. Yeah, it's just you go in there, it's like, you know, just doing the slick moves, and just like it just kind of like you had that demeanor where it's like, this is cool. Yeah, we're going good. Like, I'm scoring heaps. So like, he's not hitting me too much. There's like it always, like, your demeanor was always like just so cool, calm, having fun. And
yeah, to me, bro, like if you can relax, you know, you can think a lot clearer. And plus, if I'm having fun, he's not gonna have as much fun as me. You know, the thing. If you're not having fun, then you know, you're gonna be a little bit tunnel vision. You know, so that's not what I like to do. You know, like you know, like I just like it better when it go in there to have fun. You know, so you can see more and see everything. You feel just take in the moment, you know, and then just let the game play out, and then you can see what your opponent's doing. Yeah,
nice.
I like that.
Definitely.
Getting into a little bit, because I want to talk about kind of you know, the upcoming fight, but I do want to hear just your take on just your sort of career in general. We touched on, you know, you were training out of, you know, the original NTG. At a time when, you know, yourself and one of my other favorites, your training partner, Daddy Cool, were sort of like really kind of the poster boys of NTG on the scene. And you really were like, in that era, a pretty unstoppable force. I mean, like somewhat infamous in the scene. And you mentioned it, like everyone sort of mentions it, like the training was really hard. What do you think made the training at Nuggets different to kind of what other people were doing as standard? Like, what would you say that comes down to?
Well, there was no democracy in NTG. It was just, well, whatever Nuggets say goes. We all know the rules.
Yeah,
you have to be a fighter. You want to be a fighter, this is what you have to do. You have your routine. You know, like Nugget pretty much said it all straight to us. Like, you know, I don't care if you come here. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to train you. You know, you're not here to have fun. You're here to be bored, and that's what you do as a fighter. You come and do this day in, day out to train yourself up, to train your mind, your body, your spirit. You know, like it's not a, you know, it's not you know, like training is fun. Everything is fun, but once you do it for a while, but can you still be there when the novelty wears off? You know, I mean, that's a real test. You know,
yeah,
doing them for a couple of days, doing a couple of months, you know. But when you start doing for years and years, it goes beyond fun. It's not fun. Is not the word anymore. It's just become it's things that you do. So, and I was lucky. You know, I was lucky. Like it would have been better we had more people my size and that, but Daddy Cool and I we were like the only two that were like same size, and the rest were big. So we train hard, you know, and we're constantly like lifting each other, help each other. Like when someone evolve, when someone get better, you know, like we constantly like this. That's how we got better, because you know, because it's just we're together all, like like literally 7 days a week at one stage, like he worked with me, he worked for my old man. And like I never used to be able to drive, and Nugget used to make me stay at his house, and he used to pick me up. We were like we were like partnering in crime for like years, man. And yeah, and then when training comes and when the sparring comes, we would just try and knock each other out. That's what it was. Like like he's pretty much he's the first one that was ever the only person that was ever knocked me out. That was from training. But CMT, that was my second stop ever in my whole career from them. Yeah, but yeah, no, it was good. Like and we both like totally different style. Daddy Cool can punch really well,
Yeah.
So I think the reason I can move so well, like because I used to hate Daddy Cool's punch, to the point where like it doesn't really bother me that much anymore, So you learn to be confident, and if I knew if I don't slip it, if I don't move out of the way, I'm gonna eat it. But I'm cool with that, But from that, that's when I learned to just relax a bit. Yeah.
I guess like because your style is so like one of the things that was so cool to watch about it is it was like so relaxed, but it was like it had that confidence to it. Like, you were always happy to kind of hang out with your hands down and sort of just wander in and move and things like that. And I guess, do you think the only way to develop a style with that kind of confidence is just be going to war in the gym all the time with someone like Daddy Cool who can push you at a high level?
Oh, yeah, that's absolutely, that's part of it. But that comes with experience. Like you do it enough, you gain confidence from time, because time will give you that experience. So I've done it long enough to trust myself that and to, if I was to get hit with this, I know it's gonna hurt, but it's most likely not gonna be too devastating. But you got to, but to be able to, you just remember you're playing with fire, so you got to expect to get burned sometimes, But then again, what's rewards without risk? Yeah, bigger risk, bigger reward. So yeah, so it's more. It's good for me, a little bit for the people, I guess. For those that want to see me get knocked out, and I'm like, ooh, I wish one of those get that guy, or the one that's on my side. We go, oh man, come on, just ease up, come on, let's put your hand up, protect yourself, But like it's for everyone. It's for me, just like it's good, like it lures them in, like and then if they mess up, well, they're gonna pay for it, and if I mess up, well, I'm gonna pay for it. So yeah.
So there was like a little time that you fought up for a bit, and then you took some time off, and then you came back again from there. Did you when you took the time off, and obviously like like let yourself rest and like do some other stuff, and eventually reignite your love for the sport, or actually training and doing it again? Was there anything different that you changed coming back that that you felt that you needed to do, or did you just go, oh no, I'm good to go again, and just like back at it?
Yeah, no, well, definitely your mind. My mind was it's grown. My mind was a lot. I'm a lot wiser, I suppose. But yeah, no, I've just got that that uh, just got that feeling that that love again, and it just ignites you inside. And I thought, what, I'll give it another shot. Like why not? I still feel good. I still, like because I know myself. Like when I don't feel good, I know I shouldn't do it. And especially when you fight professionally, if you're not willing to train, then you shouldn't fight. You know what I mean? That's the bottom line. You're just gonna get hurt, or you're just gonna not gonna perform well. It's not just for the physical side of things; it's for mental side of things as well. Like because a lot of times, like if you're not mentally strong, you're gonna get like, no matter how fit you are, at a certain point you're gonna run out of that fitness. It's your mental strength that's what pushes you over the line, that little bit over the line, how much you want it. But if you don't have that, like from the commitment of training that you do, and then yeah, you just won't be able to, won't have anything, because all the energy in the world, it will only last for so long. You can be, as fit as you like, but when you start throwing them heavy punches, heavy kicks, that will run out. Yeah, you got to try to look for another source of energy. I don't know, I'm just ranting, but yeah.
That's fine. We don't mind here.
Yeah, it's good to hear. So let's touch on a little bit, I guess, kind of building off of that. You obviously across what was an incredible era for Australian Muay Thai, an era that I think a lot of us are really kind of hoping to build back towards. You had some legendary fights with some like, it was a good era for just really highly talented fighters. Like, you fought the Tomahawk, had good fights with, like, Joe Concha, guys like that. I guess I'm wondering, like, who sticks out to you, like, looking back on your career thus far, your favorite fights, your toughest opponents? Like, when you mentioned sort of the biggest milestones of your career, what stands out to you?
Definitely, to be honest, I don't really remember much. I just, like Tomahawk and Joe Concha was one of the, Joe Concha was good because it was a tough fight than I expected. Like, I didn't, just some fight you go in, you don't expect them to be that good, but I got to give him, like, he was pretty good, and he was very strong mentally, and like physically is very strong. He was good as fighter. I got to give him credit for that. I didn't expect that. So, definitely Tomahawk, because we had a few goes, and Tomahawk was he was a lot younger than me at the time, and it still is. But he's he's a very tough dude. He's always come forward, and it was good. It's good. So other than that, bro, to be honest, I don't really, no disrespect to any other fighters, but I don't really remember much. No, that really stick in. So I don't know. I fought a couple of Thais, but I know what Thai is all about when they come over here. But they're all just as lazy as me, So but then and at the end of look, the second, after that, like the second half of my first time that I came back, like I was getting pretty bored with the training and all the stuff. I've started, near the end there, I wasn't really training for my fights anyway. I was so which is I should have stopped, like, fights, like a few fights before the end, because once you start being lazy, that's when it's you're losing the love and the fire for it. You shouldn't do it. Yeah.
And when you mention that, I guess, like, you weren't really training properly, but you still wanted to fight. Is that because, like, you still enjoyed the fight side of it, but just like weren't really feeling the training anymore? Or kind of like what kind of motivated you to fight, but not really kind of put the same training in? Like, what was that frame of mind like?
No, it was just to me, you're just going with emotion. It was getting it was just a thing to do, and getting paid, I suppose. That's what I was thinking of at the end. You know what, again, you can pay for it, and it would just just going through the motion, and why not? It's just a thing to do. This is what I have to do. It's not like you're not 100% mentally into it. So that's what it was like towards the end. But now, so this will be my second time I'm coming back. Let's see how this goes. So it's different now. So I feel that that fire again. I feel how I felt the first time I came back. So you know, like now that, and plus now pretty much done the whole, gone full circle because Nugget's back again,
Yeah.
and a new gym has started, and yeah, you know, I went back there and I started helping out the boys, and some of the old boys are still there, and yeah, man, you just start feeling that energy, and yeah, it's just start everything just start come flooding back, and now, you know, for a while there, where I was getting my, you know, my butt handed to me by the new boy. You know, I thought, what is this? You know, this is ridiculous. What, you know, like, what are you doing? You know, so I thought I better freaking, you know, go. Like, yeah, I was pretty sad for a bit there because it was like me, a shadow of my former self. You know, so now I'm starting to come back, get my eyes in, get my yeah, getting everything back again. So I'm starting yeah, happy with myself a bit now. Yeah.
That's a dangerous thought, kind of like everything's back how it was, training hard, getting back in the ring. So like you say, you you know, started kind of getting that older team environment with Nugget coming back and that ridiculously sick new gym opening. And so when did it come together? Like, were people kind of saying, oh, let's get back in there, or was it your idea to have a fight? And like, how did it come? How did the comeback come to be?
Well, I went in there, and then, you know, I just feeling just being there, man, every day. Oh, not every day. Well, just sparring and seeing everyone getting into it, and you just get that feeling, man. And then I just thought, you know what, I can probably do this, you know, like, and then I said, nah, I can do this, you know, not probably, I can do this. So I'm gonna give it another shot. So I talked to the promoter, you know, I'm like, you know what, I think I'm ready for another fight, you know, but give me till next year. I'll see how I think I should be ready by then. I just slowly ease myself back into it, you know, with my normal life routine and that. But hey, here I am back into it before, like a 6 month earlier, you know. But that's life, man. Life. You know, you can plan whatever. Sometimes shit just come up, man.
Yeah, because
It never goes as planned.
Yeah, I was just scrolling through Facebook and I just saw the poster from Eruption and I was like, what? Like, because I was thinking, what? God's come back, and then I assumed it was something like this just in, God will come back next year, and then I'm looking, I'm like, that's about 5 weeks away. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, well, he hit me up. It's just like, oh, yeah, well, you know, you can fight this boy, you know, from Strike Force. You know, he's not bad he's not bad, and you know, he'd probably be good first fight back. But and plus, besides, you've been training for a few, you know, a few weeks now, like even just sparring. You know, 5 weeks is like, yeah, 5 or 6 weeks, and you should be ready by then.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, why not? You know, give myself a little bit of a test. But that's, you know, like that's what we all live for, right? Bit of a test, give us something to look forward to. So I know the boys from the Strike Force, they has a always good reputation with the boys and that. So I'm sure it's going to be a good fight because I'm sure he won't be a slouch, you know. So.
I'm quite a fan of Anthony, your opponent. Yeah, have you seen much of him? Are you sort of aware of him, or it was just?
No, well, he fought. I think he fought one of our boys. No, I think, yeah, he fought. I was there when he fought one of our boys. Probably 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
I think at least, yeah. Yeah, he won. He cut our boy as well. But yeah, that's it. Like, I don't. To be honest, I don't really follow fights or anything much. You know, I don't. I just don't. I like getting involved. I like participating in sports, but I just don't like watching it all or yeah. So yeah, that's the only fight I've seen. So he's probably a lot better now, or I hope so. So it's just it's good for the crowd and good for the people to watch.
It's interesting that you say you don't really like to watch fights. Like at sort of like in the thick of your kind of first run of your career, did you watch fights, or you just never really just never really cared?
No, to be honest, the only time I've seen any fights at all, it would be when I'm with my friends, or when they put on fight, or when they suggest it, or I'll be at that moment. You know what I mean? Be at that point. Then yeah.
So,
but no, I never really go out of my way to watch it or anything like that. No.
So you were never really one to kind of study other fighters and watch the big name guys when you were coming up. You just kind of did your own thing.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, like we of course we take, I've seen, like, I feel I never go out of my way to study them personally, but from when I see them, like, a lot of great Thai fighters, like I've seen it from videos, and like Nugget would just put them on at our old gym, I thought that was enough for me, like, and then suppose you just develop your own styles. It's like give you enough tools, and you got enough tools, and you just got to make use of it at the end. How you want to use it, that's up to you. So that's how I use mine. So
yeah. Imagine as well, like, especially now you're in that gym, like, you're already seeing some of the best in Australia training, like, just like alongside of them. So it's like, I'm already here. I'm doing it.
yeah. It's I don't know, like, like when I was younger, I used to love basketball. I used to play basketball, but I could never watch it, just stuff like that. It was same as fight sport. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm around fight sports a lot more, so I see a lot more of that. But it never really, like Conor McGregor fight. I don't think I ever seen full fight. I've seen clips of it, of him fighting, but I don't think I ever seen a full fight, like, and MMA and all that. But
you're a doer. But you like to do it.
I'll watch it.
Yeah. I just I think it's just more. Yeah, I just like doing it. Participating in it. If you can, Otherwise, I'm most likely doing other things rather than watching it. Yeah.
I guess what I was interested to get because I find it interesting, because one of the questions I kind of had for you was, like, we talked about that sort of eruption era of evolution era of Australian Muay Thai that a lot of people point to as the golden era. And I was going to ask, like, how you feel the sport in Australia now compares to that. But I guess if you don't really watch fights, you probably don't really take an interest, or
yeah. Sorry, bro. I just that's the honest truth is I don't know how it goes, because I got nothing to. I don't really follow it, man. I've just like right now, I'm putting my knowledge with any fighters is just as it's like an infant, really. I know them when promoters tell me who I'm fighting, or pretty much.
No,
but like back in the days, like Daddy Cool, he used to inform me with all the fighters, people that I fight. He used to go, "Oh, this is what happened. This is what he's like." Because Daddy Cool used to, man, he knows everyone. He still does. He still does. He follows everyone. He's like, "Oh yeah, this is what he's like." Like I feel that was enough.
Yeah.
And Nugget will tell me as well. Oh yeah, this is, and then we'll go from there on the night. See what happens. Yeah.
Just send the generals just told you, get out there.
Yes. Let's get into it, bro. Yeah.
Speaking about questions, I don't know if I should ask these questions that came through this Instagram.
Yeah, we did a Q&A for, like, does anyone have any questions for God? And we just got, like, fucking stupid ones.
It's funny, from the last one, I go, oh, those are pretty good questions. But it's like, look, I'll ask them. Just
yeah.
I don't know
I'll see what I can do, bro. Fire away, man. Try
okay.
me.
Okay, so this question's from YG dot BNE. Like, yeah, it's like, look, guys, if you're gonna send with these kind of weird like accounts, put your name to it. So,
yeah, we're not going to ask anonymous questions anymore.
like one of them's like, how much for one night?
How much can you afford?
It's like, yeah, obviously it might be one of your friends. You don't know. So
yeah.
this one TBE0908. This is an account name. He's got no profile picture either, which like it always alarms me when I see something.
Yeah.
But he said, "How many street fights did you get into, and did this help your Muay Thai? You're an awesome fighter."
There's a compliment at the end.
Yeah, compliment
which is
at the end.
great.
Yeah.
Dumbass question. Nice to finish with that.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about. Yeah, I don't know if it's Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it helps with Muay Thai. I think maybe Muay Thai will help it. Yeah,
actually,
yeah. But it's two different area, man. So yeah.
That's right. Just remember, on this podcast, we don't condone violence. That's
yeah. Don't stay away from street fights.
Come on, Queensland boys. Just keep it in the ring. It's all right.
Yeah.
Put the Bundy down. Okay.
That's it. Get in there. Once you do it properly, when you, yeah.
One last one here. Solomon Bickerdike. Favorite elbow.
Favorite elbow. From me?
Left?
Oh yeah. It was.
But it just says favorite elbow.
Yeah, for me to receive or for me to give.
probably to give.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's I don't know. Probably just the front one. I suppose, like just the front forward one, because it's the quickest movement. I'll say. But yeah, I don't know. It depends what situation present you with. To me, like it's not like it's not you can't use like it's every move's got its purpose. It's got it frame or window. So
it's just putting in the right situation. Like
that's it.
Every technique works put in the right situation.
That's it.
But like speaking like from there, because did you might be wrong, but did you have a couple of boxing fights as well?
Yeah, I did.
How did you find that? Like, was that just to have a or something? Do you want to do something different?
Yeah, they just caught up. They just caught up, and then I thought, yeah, why not? But they didn't. But it wasn't like easy fights or anything. These guys were pretty experienced, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I never respect boxing as much before this, but just like anything, if you do it, if you do it, if you get into it, you learn to, if you understand it, you respect it a lot more. So from few of my boxing fights, I respect boxing a lot more. I thought you're just throwing hand, you should be fit. It should be a lot easier. But yeah, you get pretty tired. It's just the same. Yeah, you get your head beaten just as if it's anything, I think I don't really get hit that much in Muay Thai, but I think in one of the boxing fight, my face was getting tagged a lot more. I felt, it was, but no, it was good. I had but both of them were tough fight, and I quite enjoyed them because, I didn't that's what it's all about, fighting. I like a good challenge. There's no point going in with like someone that's not experienced, or because then if you do win, you don't really appreciate it. I mean, like
it's a bit whatever.
What's that? Sorry.
It's kind of just like if you beat someone that is not really a challenge.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah, absolutely. So I always looking. I'm always down for good opponents. And it's because then if you win, if you lose, you lose to a good good. Like nothing, no regret. You lose to someone good,
Yeah.
you know, and if you win, man, it's that's a massive thumb up to you. So
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like with this eruption card that's coming up, we're coming up. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
See you there.
But do you have some of your own teammates fighting on this card as well? Not just yourself?
I got Junior Tougher. He comes here
That's
at
right.
gym, so he I think he's going to be main card. So I'll say, so that should be pretty good.
That'll be
He's
fun. That'll be fun.
so he's the hottest thing going at the moment, I guess, in the scene.
Yeah.
So that should be pretty exciting. So wait to see that. So yeah.
Yeah, Tougher. Yeah, doesn't mind like the first some bungalows.
Likes the bang.
Yeah. So yeah, and I think that's it. Unless wait, give me a second. Have I missed someone? I think there's a few little boys. We've got a couple of maybe 2 or 3 little boys
Okay.
that are fighting as well. Yeah, on the card. So that should be pretty good. They look like they're little weapons, man. They I wish I was as good as them when I was that age, man. I was still like try to work out what the hell's going on with the world, man. Like they know how. Man, it's crazy, kids these days. Yeah.
And I guess that they're also
Pretty
like,
good.
especially in Queensland, they're allowed to do their juniors as well. Unlike down here.
Yeah.
And New South Wales, they don't like letting the kids fight.
Yeah, man. They've been training pretty hard. They've been training hard, and they got good techniques, you know, for little kids. I'm like, wow, you know. I was talking to Nugget. I was like, how old are these guys? And I swear, when I start fighting with Nugget, I wasn't like, I don't even look nothing like that, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're coming up to the hour. We don't want to take too much of your time, but I did want to get, I guess, a real interesting question for me to ask is, you know, you, like we said, I made no secret of what a fanboy I am since we've been here. But like, you have had an incredible career. You got an amazing legacy. Like, everyone in the scene knows, you know, who you are and what you've done. So I guess I'm interested to hear. We got this comeback that sort of came up as a little bit of a surprise. Like, are we getting is this just once back in for Ghot? Is this going to be the start of a little comeback tour? Like, what can we expect from you in the near future?
Nah, hopefully it's a little comeback for a while, bro.
Yeah.
We'll see. I evaluate after this fight. If I get my head absolutely beaten, we'll see where that goes. But yeah, I don't think so. I'm not counting on that. But yeah, I think it should be a comeback for a while. See, so I still feel pretty good. Nothing has really changed, you know. Like if there's anything, I've grown a little bit wiser and more experienced, I guess. So I just need to get my physical side up to it. But it's not that far behind, so it should be all right. We'll see how it goes. But I'll try to put on a show anyway.
Of course.
Yeah, no doubt.
For the people, yeah.
Cool. All right, cool. So Ghot, thank you for coming on, mate. Like, really appreciate it. It's been great.
No, thanks for having me, guys. Yeah, it was awesome, man. It was,
no problem.
It was good fun talking to you.
So is there like anywhere people can catch you? Is there Instagram? Or like I heard you're a bit of a gamer. Do you have a Twitch account or anything? Or?
Nah. I don't actually. I just play. I just got a few of my boys. You know, we just that's it. Just the tight little circle, man. But no, I don't do too much gaming with others. Yeah, I game a lot, but I don't do really game with others. You know. Yeah, just keep putting it. That's my catch up time. When I don't have time with my boys, you know, that's our geek time.
But people can probably catch you on Instagram then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
That's where I'll be. Yeah. Yep.
No
problem.
Yeah, and like, look, it's we'll play the intro and just stick around a little bit after that. From there, we'll just say, we'll have a little bit more chat. But hey guys, thanks for listening today. It's been awesome. All right, remember to subscribe to the channel, like the videos, share them. yeah, thumbs up. Share the fuck out of them.
Tell your friends.
All right, cool. All right, so we'll see you guys later, okay? Till next time. Go to.
See ya.